Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the fifth set. Today I've got a great episode for you because I am taking on a top 5 ranked under 18 Irish player named Dylan. Now before we get into this episode, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are liking these episodes. But first, let's get to know Dylan.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the fifth set. I'm here with Dylan today. I'm gonna play a few tiebreaks and have a hit. But Dylan, you were just explaining to me your ranking and kind of your goals for the year. Can you give us a bit of an explanation where you are under 18 in the country and what the future holds?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the year, I was ranked 2 under 18s, and now I think I'm around 4 or 5. But my goal for the next year, I'd say, is just to play on the Futures Tour for a year. See how that goes, and then hopefully play college.
And do you have an ITF like junior ranking worldwide?
Yeah. So I was 1100 in the
Okay.
juniors. I haven't played many in the past few months because I've just been focusing on training, playing some Futures events. So yeah, I was 1100.
Where would you like to be like, how old are you now?
I'm 18. I just
18, so like let's say 20, 21, you know, just coming out of uni in the States kind of level. Where would you ideally like to be?
yeah, I mean, playing in the Futures for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a few ATP points as well.
Yeah.
And slowly climb up. That's kind of my goal.
Okay. And so my followers will have seen I've already played Billy and Zach.
Yeah.
And that's is that the rugby today?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Sorry guys, the rugby's super loud. Aviva here. Tell me, how would you compare it to Zach and Billy in kind of match play?
Yeah, no, I've known Zach and Billy for a few years. I'd be very close with Zach. I know Billy quite well as well, so I've played Billy, I think, at the start of the year. And with Zach, yeah, I like playing him a lot. I don't always win against Zach. But,
Zach's a hell of a player. I'll give it to him.
He's a good lad as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I trained with Zach like
Yeah.
weekly for
Yeah.
years. So yeah, no, I'd be really close with him.
Okay.
Friends-wise and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, my feeling playing Billy and Zach was Billy being a little younger. Sometimes I got to get into the point a bit more.
Yeah.
But Zach was just like a bit taller, a bit stronger, and like the points I won against Zach, I'm gonna upload the video like this weekend, hopefully. I either hit like a 1 in 100 shot when I went for it, or he like made a very rare mistake. But I never found like I had a footing against Zach. Like he doesn't give you anything,
No.
especially if you drop it short. That's how I felt. How would you describe your game style then? How do you like to play?
I'd say I'm a very, bit of a grinder. I like to draw people in, pass, lob.
So you like bringing the guy to the net?
Yeah. No, I kind of just like to mix it up as well. I like to get to the net as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Zach's very, he's kind of like that as well, to be honest. So,
Okay.
Yeah, Billy's a bit more, Billy's quite like that actually as well. He likes to slice and stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's how I play.
Awesome. All right, well let's play some tiebreaks,
Yeah, for
warm up,
sure.
and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome.
Alright guys, so we first went into a warm-up and I just want to point out a couple of things I noticed about Dylan's game. I knew I was going to have a really tough time. And the reason for that is because I noticed that Dylan has really flat shots, and especially on the backhand side. His backhand, I think, is better than his forehand. It's super flat and it comes at you like a laser. So you're gonna see me struggle massively. Let's start with a tiebreak to 15 without serves, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about right off the bat. So like always, when I play players who are a lot better than me, I'm always trying to do my best to just stay in the point and get my grounding. But I really found it way harder with Dylan because of the depth, power, and flatness of his shots. And it took me a long time to be able to adjust to it. In fact, I don't really think I ever adjusted at all. And we probably played for a good 90 minutes. And I never quite got the feeling. And I'm down 3-0 already, so not a great start. But anyways, let's see how I get on here. And a rare mistake from Dylan puts me on the board. Also, when I play these tiebreaks, usually the rule is you got to have 2 or 3 proper shots at the rally before you can start counting the point as a live point. So this was slightly better. I think, on this rally, if I remember correctly, where I did a bit better. But even though I chased down the drop shot, I put way too much on that slice, which was frustrating because that was probably the first rally I felt like I played my way into, and I could have gotten into that, so a shame. So far, I feel like I just cannot get a footing in these rallies, and the only points I've actually managed to win are when Dylan makes a little bit of an error, which he's doing only because he's probably playing, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say he's playing at 70%, maybe 75 if I'm being generous to myself. But I'm sure it would look very different if he went all out. Played a decent backhand there, another decent backhand there, and get an error. So I kind of have clawed my way back a little bit, at least to a somewhat respectable score. So a good drop shot there. A pickup from Dylan was great, and now I think he's just messing with me. This was a fun point though. Good tweener, terrible drop volley, great movement to chase it down, and now it's just pandemonium. And I don't know how I put that long. That was terrible. I don't know how I put that long. He gave me every chance to do something at that point, and I still didn't win it. So there you go. I think it's time to pull out some slices. I'm way more comfortable slicing than I am hitting ground strokes, and I think I start pulling out a few here, but put this one long, which was such a bad miss, and not really giving myself the easiest time here. And I always feel like when you play good players, a couple things compound. Obviously, they play really well, and they win these points with great shots or winners. And then on top of that, you obviously make more errors than you normally would, and that compounds very, very quickly into score lines and games getting away from you. So I'm down 10-6 here. I think I can squeeze a couple more points if I remember correctly, but we'll have a look here. It's a good forehand by Dylan, and he makes another uncharacteristic error, so lets me off the hook on that point as well. It's another good point here. Good rally, some good forehands. And I put my inside out forehand long, which is such a shame because I thought I hit a couple of good forehands there. And if there's any forehand I really want to hit that I would back myself to hit well, it would be the inside out forehand. Probably my best shot actually in my game. So just a real shame that I put that long when there was really no excuse to miss that. So humbling to watch, but gotta fix it. And there he just, the battering ram technique, really just targeting the backhand, and not a whole lot I can do. Great forehand there as well by Dylan. So he's only 2 points away now from winning this. And as much as I'm trying to stay in this rally, oh yeah, he was just goofing around, to be fair. Gave me a free point. So 13-9. I don't think I win another point from here on out. I think he's going to get me now. Let's see. I got to go into the net on that forehand. And then I mess up. I actually hit a better inside out forehand. That was pretty deep. And I was staring. I should have gone into the net. And I didn't. And that cost me. So just poor decision making on that one. Not a terrible rally here, but really good forehand there by Dylan. So 15-9. So we're going to now swap to tiebreak with serves. And usually, I feel like I think I can do better because my serve, sometimes when it's going well, I can win a couple of free points. But in this case, I feel like Dylan unlocked a new level and made my life very, very hard. So let's see how this tiebreak goes this time. And not a bad start. I hit a pretty good serve. I guess we could call it a body serve. I think I was going down the tee and messed up, if anything. and a good response from Dylan as well on his serve.
Yeah. All right, 2-1.
So I do have a chance to take a little bit of an early lead, and I did manage to get another good pop on that first serve. So 3-1, not terrible. And then this time I just completely messed that up. Probably not the best serve to go into the net with. Wasn't a terrible serve. Obviously don't know what I did on that backhand volley, and then it all went downhill pretty quickly. And a really bad lob there as well. Very similar to that point early in the first tiebreak where I kind of ended up hitting way too much on that lob for no reason. It's a good point here, good backhand. Going to the net, and I put the volley long. I think I chopped down on it a bit too much. I do that a lot on my backhand volleys, but I played that point pretty well and then really let myself down. Collapsed on myself on this first serve, and then put it long, that one. So not great, and I've lost a bunch of points in a row here. Have not made my life any easier, and is that 5 points in a row I've lost? Well, make it 6, I guess. I think I've lost 6 points in a row because I think I was up 3-1. So this has gotten away from me very quickly. 7 points, great serve there by Dylan down the tee, but I need to break this streak, and I don't think if I do right now. Let's have a look. Now, if I've kept the first serve miss in, I feel like it's because I double faulted when I was editing. Indeed, that was the case. So I've gone from a 3-1 lead to a 9-3. A couple double faults in there. Slightly better serve here. Good deep forehand. Oof, that's another bad forehand miss. Not really finding my inside out forehand today, which is a shame. But I did, however, pull this out. And you can tell from Dylan's reaction how funny that was, because I'm always joking with these top juniors that, you know, if I can just hit one winner, and there I make it 2, great return. I forgot about that. Saw him coming in, changed to a continental grip on the return, and managed to pass him. So 2 back-to-back great points. But going back to what I was saying earlier, the reason it's so funny is because obviously I'm going to get crushed in these tie breaks. They're all better players than me. But I've kept my streak alive of always hitting at least 1 or 2 great winners in these tie breaks, and usually also pulling out 1 or 2 aces. So with all the top juniors I've played, even though I get absolutely wrecked, I still have my streak of hitting a couple of good winners and a couple of good aces in there. I don't know if I have an ace on camera in this segment. I think it was when we were playing another tiebreak and filming for some Instagram footage. I did manage to ace him a couple of times, which was funny. But with that being said, it's 13-7 right now. So not looking great for me. And this was such a good lob. That was inch perfect, that lob. And I'm not that easy to lob. I'm pretty tall and lanky, and I can jump up and get pretty good reach. So I saw that lob coming as well. I think that's what makes it so impressive. When you know what your opponent's going to do, you read it. And even when you see it and try and do something early, when they still play it inch perfect, there's just nothing you can do but kind of applaud them on it. 16-8 is not looking good, guys. He's won twice as many points as me. And if this was translated into an actual match, that would be, 66% of points won, which would mean I'd probably be losing this set like 6-0 if we were actually playing sets. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it only gets worse. Again, good forehand from Dylan to take control of this point. And some bad slices from me. 18-9. Can I at least whack out 1 more point? It's a good serve, but... Did I win that point? Oh, I did win that point. So it's 18-10. Okay. Got 1 more point. I'm not liking the look of this edit. I'm doing the voiceover later. I edited this last week, so I feel like I probably double faulted here if I've included that. Ooh, no, I didn't. Okay, I can't remember this point. Hit the net core with an inside-out backhand. Had him on the run slightly as well. but it's looking like it's going to be basically him winning twice as many points as me again, as it's 19-10 and now 20-10, and he has... Oh, that was the end. Sorry, we played till 20. My mistake. So yeah, that was that.
All right, that's fun. So a couple more, but honestly, it's just the flatness of your strokes.
Yeah.
I can't deal with flat hard strokes, dude. When I played all you guys, the only shot of mine that sometime can compare is when I pop a first serve in.
Yeah.
Just because I still got like 4 inches on
Yeah,
height,
yeah.
a little bit, probably older.
Yeah.
So when I pop it, I feel like sometimes the first serve can like be considered a good first serve at this level.
Yeah.
But like the backhand and forehand is like, it's really hard. That's why Billy was fun, because he puts way more spin than you boys. So I can kind of play a baseline game.
He kind of hits it in kind of your zone.
But your shots are just so skitty, it's really hard.
Yeah.
That must... I mean, I guess in Ireland though, everyone's probably grown up here, so they're a bit more used to it.
Yeah.
Do people struggle with your shots? Or for them it's like whatever now?
Yeah, no, definitely with the backhand for sure. I think most people know my backhand is better than my forehand, for sure.
It's pretty rare at all levels, to be fair.
Yeah.
So what would you say, like, some of my better first serves, would that be like on par with the speed that you sometimes get at your level? Would I be still a lot slower? How would I compare on my serve?
Yeah, no, the speed's fine.
Yeah.
I think mainly if you kind of like the speed's good.
Yeah.
But it's very like in my body, especially with my backhand, I might miss 1 or 2, but I caught a few there and I just bang.
It comes back faster, right?
Yeah,
Faster
so if you
serve.
place it better, especially because you have the good speed.
Yeah.
I mean, your speed's fine. If you just place it better, you'll ace definitely a lot more.
The thing is, the funny thing on my first serve, I only have 3 first serves, okay? I can hit usually a decent out wide deuce and down the tee.
Yeah.
On the ad, I can only hit wide.
Yeah,
I don't know how to hit a good first serve down the tee.
I was like that as well. But now I actually prefer my tee serve.
Okay, I don't have a tee serve on the ad court. That's probably the one first serve I need to add to my game,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Sure.
Yeah.
How old are you actually?
I'm 30, dude.
You're 30?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Younger.
Thanks.
Alright guys, so on that note, we'll wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying these challenges I'm having of playing against top juniors or top players. I'm going to try and make more videos for you. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always guys, please like, comment, subscribe, as it helps a lot. And you can also find me on all the social media platforms. And I will see you guys next week.